for me, outside looking in, I didn't think it was far-fetched because I live in a world of successful black men.
Hypothetically, if you had a child and you were not able to see that child, would you still feel that you need to financially contribute to this child?
I don't like rappers, so I would date a drug dealer.
I did not miss out on having a dad.
And they come to Japan and they're really, really successful with the Japanese ladies. It's LBH, or Losers Back Home.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
A lot of women say I want a husband, but do they think about, do you really want to be a wife? Like, a wife really is a job.
Has doing this show changed your perspective on relationships? Tell me something that you thought before that changed your perspective now.
My average life is a 1% life, right? So for me, outside looking in, I didn't think it was far-fetched because I live in a world of successful black men, right? And attractive. Now, they don't always want to get married, but that's my common world. What I didn't realize is that people who don't even live in that common world, they still want that man. So what's happening is, like, a lot of women are negating their options. The real life option is the option in your face. So when you go to the grocery store, when you go to church, when you go wherever you're going in your life, whoever that man is, whoever that woman is, that is your real life option.
Yes, she's right. And I can fully explain what she was saying, but still, women don't understand when you go outside, that man there is your real option. What happens is women get tricked. Sometimes they'll cross paths with those guys. They may get a look. They may get a comment. The guy may even smash. And then they think that's all that they should receive is guys like that. And it's far from the truth. That's like me meeting Beyonce or somebody else, right? Superstar like that. And I smash. I'm not holding my standard to that. I'm not going to say, oh, every woman I smash should be dimed out. Well, actually, I do feel that way. If I was single and all that stuff. The reason why is because I'm in another country. But anyway, you guys get what I'm saying. Sam in the West. I'm not going to think, oh, every woman I smash should be like that. Should be Mariah Carey or Janet Jackson or whatever, right? I'm just throwing names out there. Why not? Why won't I think that? Because I'm not delusional. But a lot of these women are delusional. And that's exactly what she's saying. These women have no way to get these guys, but they want every man to make over 100,000, and it's delusional. Kendra finally understands. She gets it, and she's getting tired of it. She's getting tired of y'all calling her dating show at 70 years old saying, I want a man making this money. I want a man making over 100,000. A 7-year-old woman called in saying that, and you never meeting that man. My man is out there wilding. What are you doing in the car hood?
Oh, tripping.
He sure is. Out there by Fondwood Early Childhood Center. It's funny he panned the camera that way. He's endangering people in front of they're going to add up them charges. That's what's going to happen when cops come in. They're going to say, oh, he was across the street from the Early Childhood Center. So he endangered minors, and it'll be just his luck, right? School's about to let out in 10 minutes. Could you imagine? That'd be just his luck. Cops will come, school's letting out, 10, 15 minutes to an hour, a bunch of kids out there. He's on her hood. She drives off. Boom. Hit, runs the kid over. Now what? Who does that go on? Does it go on her or does it go on him? I think because he's the man, they're going to flip it and say, well, she was trying to get away from him. He probably already has. Guys, the narrative is real, but it doesn't need to be painted because you see from his emotions, right? He probably already has orders of protection on him. If not from that woman, from someone else. Don't do it, guys. Don't do what this guy's doing.
If you are dating with the intentions of being serious with somebody, you need to ask them this one question, because it's going to give you so much insight on what type of person this really is. When you ask this question, they won't even be knowing what you're really asking them, and they won't even know what they're really telling you. Free game. Ask this person, hypothetically, if you had a child and you were not able to see that child, would you still feel that you need to financially contribute to this child? Depending on how this person answers this question, you will know if you really want to continue.
She got baby daddy problems. Wow. As soon as she said that, I said she got issues with her baby father. That had to happen to her. Or someone she knows, right? Because there are guys that feel that way. Oh, I'm not with her. I don't need to take care of the baby. She probably went through that.
Dealing with this person. If this person answers with no, they should not have to contribute to the child if they don't see them. You need to understand that this person, 9 times out of 10, only do what's right when it's convenient for them. They don't do what's right just because it's right. They only do what's right when it benefits them or it's in alignment with what they want to do. This person does not have a strong sense of duty and responsibility. This person only wants to fulfill their duties and responsibilities if it is in benefit of them or if it is in alignment with what they want to control. This person, if they answer no, 9 times out of 10 is a very selfish person. And unless you're into selfish people, you don't want to date somebody that is selfish. You don't want to date somebody that only does what's right when it is in benefit to them. You want somebody to do what's right.
Yeah, so she probably has those issues. But at the same time, there are not many. There's not many men out there that think like that. This is what's happening. You're going to get many of those guys because they're going to appeal to you. They're going to appeal to your every need, everything that you want and need in a man. Those guys appeal to that, right? The guys that are for you, a lot of times won't appeal to that. They have a lot of other concerns to worry about. They're focused on their careers. They're focused on many other things, and they may not be in the vicinity. Those guys are working right now. Those guys are being productive, right? They don't have time, and that's what's happening. Now it's gotten so bad at date market. Guys don't want to have time. It's kind of like it's getting to the point where the guys are like, "Oh, you got extra shifts? Give me those extra shifts. I'll take them." And a guy should be taking them. A guy should be working 60 hours a week. But most men have to be selfish. Not with kids, but you know what I'm saying. If a man is not thinking about himself and getting further, he will never get ahead. Especially if a man, and this is what women have to realize. If a man is thinking, oh, let me do this to please a woman and pay over her bills so I can kick out everything because I'm a provider man, he's really losing. Because it's all about the drizzle, and it's all about a woman bringing more to the table. That's what's going on this day and age. Because old school and older days where guys are tricking off all their bread on a woman. That's done. In this day and age, with society the way it is now, and with people down and out the way they are now, and with the prices the way they are now, you can't do that.
Scammer, drug dealer, or rapper? Which one would you date and why?
I don't like rappers, so
Yeah, okay.
it's in between scammer and drug dealer. If you do anything that's beyond weed or like shrooms or something, no. If so,
Well, scammer.
I would date a drug dealer one.
You can't make this up.
We do this shit together. I'm in the passenger seat. I'm bagging it. I'm breaking it. I'm giving it to you. You pass out doing and then we go.
So you like being a felon?
You like being a felon. My point exactly.
Okay.
I'm never gonna make anything on camera.
Man, this is the day and age we're at now. He's right though. He says, so you like being a felon. A lot of times women want to do that. They don't mind it. As long as the guy's taking the charge. Right? Because if the guy's not taking the charge, she's not sinking with the ship. She's gonna tell. She's gonna tell. But I will tell you this. It's all fine and dandy because guys are getting away from women like that like the plague.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Being raised by two moms, yes, lesbians, I did not miss out on having a dad. I've received so many messages from parents of the LGBTQ community, and I promise you that if you're raising children and you're two moms or two dads or trans or queer or whatever, like, I never missed out on having a father figure. Like, I crap you not, you guys. Like, yes, as a kid,
She definitely did. I already can see the way her emotions are triggered and she's firing off. She has no calmness to her, right? There's no steadiness about her. I'm sure you guys can see it too. Guys that know.
definitely wondered, like, in full transparency, like, a father-daughter dance is, like, very culturally relevant here in the United States. I don't know why that is. I never heard of anything like that. My friends that grew up in every other country, that's, like, not a thing. But, like, yes, I can understand why people ask that, because here in America, like, the father is like the head of the household, or it's always emphasized that a kid really needs a male figure in their life, whether they're a girl or a boy, in order to be like a proper human when they grow up. I don't know.
Yes. And it's not that to be a proper human, it's to be steady a lot of times. Only a man can deliver that. And women always have this thing, especially lesbians, right? Her mothers. Oh, the patriarchy. But that couldn't be so further from the truth. And why couldn't it be so further from the truth? I showed this video the other day. But take a look at the discipline this man instills in his younger daughter. And he's giving his daughter an ease that you can see this woman doesn't have. Want to see what I'm saying? Let's get into it.
If you ever wondered why some young girls grow up to be hyper-masculine women with attitude problems and they have a hard time changing, this is exactly why. The video I'm about to show you is the perfect example of what a lot of these women were missing when they were growing up, in the form of a strong father figure.
Now look, I got something to tell you, and don't get upset, because it's for you. I'm taking you out of gymnastics for the rest of this month. Keep running. Keep running. Come on. Relax. Stop crying.
Hold up. You see, as soon as she realized what he was saying, the calmness came. She stopped crying and the calmness came. Watch this further.
You're going to have to learn what working hard is.
Looking at that, right? He broke his daughter down to build her back up again. Correction, right? From the way that girl is talking, oh, I didn't miss anything from my two moms. You can see she didn't have proper correction. Just in her demeanor, right? You can see it. Those who know. And that right there, this right here, is clearly what she's missing in her life.
In Japan, there is a term for men who aren't necessarily successful with the ladies in their home country.
Now, you guys remember this? Remember them women from America talking about Japan, saying losers black home, trying to deter passport bros from doing anything? This was a little while ago. This is probably about 2 years ago. From going to her country, right? Calling guys losers back home. When now, what do these Japanese women want? All they want is a black man. They want black man. Where's black man? Do you know why they said we want black men to come? That's because that's all those women want. And what those women say about us? Oh, they're so cool. I'm so jealous of this. They can really sing good.
It's what we do, right?
Yeah. I feel ashamed. You sit back and listen to that and go, this is so far from this American Japanese woman talking about lose back home, ain't it? Night and day, you see that? American Japanese woman? Not all American Japanese women. I won't bash all American Japanese women. Just like I can't bash all American women. I love American women. There's some good American women out there. But you know what I'm saying. Let me finish. Let me cook. Right? This Americanized Japanese woman compared to a Japanese woman from Japan is night and day. Same thing with Korea. With the woman doing, 4B movement. Do you think women in Korea care about some? They care, but you know what the women are saying out there in Korea too? They want to date black men, and they want them from America, also from other parts of the world too. So how dare you? Let me let this video finish.
Here we go again.
And they come to Japan and they're really, really successful with the Japanese ladies. And this term is LBH, or losers back home.
They got a name for the passport bros in Japan, man. Losers back home. Listen, I don't know about y'all, man.
Hold up. They're really successful with the Japanese ladies, but what are you saying in this term? So how are they successful with Japanese ladies in this term? Let me run it back.
And they come to Japan and they're really, really successful with the Japanese ladies. And this term is LBH, or losers back home.
They got a name for the passport bros in Japan, man. Losers back home. Listen, I don't know about y'all, man. But the bros, he got too much respect for himself, man, to be called loser back home, man.
Pow. Pow. Panda.
The third world, man, and the foreign countries all around the foreign world of America are catching on to the passport bros, man. They know, all these guys are losers.
Look, painting the narrative. You see the narrative being painted? And what did passport bros do? We continued on. Now, the truth is being exposed. And what is the truth saying? It's saying we shall set you free, passport bros. Because they're not saying that. As you see, she tried to say successful with the ladies and then added something else to it. She wants to tell the truth. And then the other guys painting that, oh yeah. What is it supposed to do? Deter your brain, deter your minds from you saying, oh yeah, it's not like how guys are saying, I'm a loser back home. I'm telling you, man, they tried, but it didn't work. It didn't work. And why didn't it work? Because guys had guys out there, boots on the ground in these different countries, reporting on it and doing the work and showing guys, you can do it, brother. You can do it. Put your mind to it. Whatever you're gonna need to do. Whether it's working online, I even help out with that as well. And I make sure to keep my packages under $210. Low. Not no $1,000, $2,000, under $210. And the reason why I do that, I want every guy to be able to go out there and make it happen. And guys should want to make it happen because they realize
This is the way.
passport bros, passport, no. It's definitely more to life than staying home and dealing with this nonsense.
Brothers! What we do in life echoes in eternity.